Hello everyone and welcome into more Seven Wonders Duel. That's right, I've got two videos releasing at the same time. I mentioned it at the end of last video. I've missed two of my morning uploads this week. Real talk, it's just been a nutso week. Lots of stress at work, lots of stress at home, got lots of projects up in the air, so I just straight up missed some upload days, and I apologize for that. I appreciate you all putting your eyeballs on the video, and so in turn, I feel like it is right for me to kind of continue the content coming. So I'm releasing two Seven Wonders Duel videos today to help make up for that. Let's do this thing. Woo! All right, I must choose a wonder. A Hanging Gardens is the best one here. Little bit of a weak opening here. And I don't love that. That's kind of how my first picks go, because then I'm scared that the next set of wonders where I don't get the first pick is okay. I don't hate that. All right. So I'm assuming my opponent takes this one, and then we're gonna take Great Lighthouse and Mausoleum. Science victory always in play. All right, I am happy to. I actually need stone or brick or clay more than I need the other stuff. Assuming my opponent takes that. Yep. Okay. Ooh, I was gonna take one of the science cards, but never mind. I'm taking the glass. I would say I hope my opponent doesn't realize that, but he did. So I'll just take this science card. Wow, that would have been 4 science cards in the first age. So, and honestly, we still might take 4 science cards, because we could grab. My opponent just grabs that. Okay, well, I am happy to grab 2 science cards here, because we do have the Mausoleum to go grab something. So, this is a nice nice science game. Okay, well, I literally can't afford that, so we're just gonna grab the wood. And then, if my opponent grabs this, I'm happy to grab the papyrus. I'm a little bit concerned about the yellow cards, but not concerned enough to, not concerned enough to, like, not take this. Yeah, and then we can just kind of discard some stuff to, yeah, that's fine. I have no money, so I'm going to discard this one for a couple of coins. I have no yellow cards. This is just so great. However, I do have quite a lot of resources, which is very nice. All right, I'm happy to construct this for free. Gives me some double wood there. This is now free. That's pretty nice. Ooh-wee, that is a very, very nice draw there. Like, don't even care that I'm gonna give this up. Like, I really don't even care. Does not bother me. Okay, all the yellow cards here. Well, that's a bummer, because I would like this card. But so be it. I have that symbol, so that's really the only silver lining there. Probably want to get Great Lighthouse here fairly soon, but we'll kind of see where that goes. I do have the Hanging Gardens that'll give me just 6 coins. Yeah, so he just discards that. That's fine. I'm okay just doing this. I don't mind revealing these 2 cards. Like, that's totally fine. Like, he wants to take that glass, go for it. Yep, totally fine. I am happy to grab this to give me more cash and give me more for my discard. Stone is really what the quarries are really what I'm looking for here. This card also would be pretty nice. And in fact, my opponent's not going military or... I'll say he grabs theology there. My opponent's not going military or science, really. So I don't really feel the need to, like, completely sell the farm for extra turns here. And we're not out of a science victory by any means. Great. I mean, good play by my opponent here, because now they get this card. I'm happy to just grab this and let my opponent decide what they want to do there. My opponent is very resource rich. Okay, decides to invest in that. I think this is worth the roll here. I want this card because, yeah, I want that card. Curious what my opponent does here. I would probably just take this card, the 4-pointer. It's free, it's 4 points. Or I just discard something. Yeah, that to me is the correct play. Okay, I believe that the correct move here is to get the Great Lighthouse, because now this gives us access to stone, and I'm liking that plan. Because I have the Colossus, that gives me a little more confidence going into here. All right. I'm just going to discard for coins. I'm just not worried about a military victory right now. Maybe to my own peril, but so be it. All right. Just going to grab this. My opponent will grab that, but I'll just keep kind of getting coins. In fact, I actually think it is correct here to just grab this card. Oh, he just discards that. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just going to grab this, because then that backs up the military one. It's free. I'm not spending any resources, and I do get to choose who goes first here. I'm going to choose me. We got guild card here, and then we have blue and wonders. But I am looking out for the science cards. That's kind of what I'm looking out for here. It is not great that I don't see any of them, because that probably means that they are not present. And my opponent, with all of these extra turns with the wonders, is not great. Yeah, my opponent is just chaining those together. I like that he's using up... Yeah, see, I don't love that. However, I don't mind just grabbing 5 victory points. I'm going to give this guild up, which is not ideal. I really think at this point we're just hoping for a backdoor science victory, because I'm going to give up a lot of guilds to my opponent. So, like, yeah, we're just going to do that. I mean, I suppose if he discards something really awesome, it's going to be great. But yeah, I need to hit some science cards here. Okay, there's one. So that's not nothing. So if I can hit the other symbol that is in this age, I can complete the mausoleum. And this is why I've held off on the Colossus, because I don't want my opponent to do... my opponent does have an extra turn here, but that's really the only way that I can win this thing. This is where I maybe should have kept the Hanging Gardens around, but so be it. Okay. I think that I am going to grab this. Because now my opponent has to choose between... Well, I mean, again, he does have the one extra turn, which we are going to have to watch out for. Great. Oh, that is excellent. So we have to hope this isn't a science card. And even if it is, there's still a chance that we can... bummer. Bummer. That stinks. That really stinks. So I gotta hope that one of these two is a science card. I'm happy to try to see if I can nab a victory out of the jaws of defeat here. But at this point, it's not seeming likely because my opponent is probably going to take this yellow card, meaning I'm going to take this one, and then he's going to do whatever he wants with the science card. So, yeah. I mean, I don't hate that I get this guild. Like, that's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, and it's a moot point anyway. So... Okay, he gets that. So now we grab this. I mean, this game isn't a blowout by any means, but I'm clearly on the back foot. I'm feeding him more points. He's got more coins than I am. So that's just a really unlucky, another kind of unlucky science victory on the other way. It wouldn't have mattered with how the game, if one of those two cards was a science card, but, you know. So, as usual, we kind of get screwed over here in the back half of this game. I do think, while the score is not going to indicate it, I think this game was a little bit closer than we may have than the score indicates. But man, we were so close. Yeah, good game yourself. Yeah, good game. Almost had that science victory. Okay, so I mean, I don't really know what to say other than that's just kind of a game of seven wonders. I mean, the fact that my opponent got theology, you can see how key that is. The fact that my opponent was able to take so many extra cards than I could. Theology is a really, really good progress token, as well as just, you know, I mean, had one of those science symbols been at the beginning, and I had the choice of who could draw, that would have been great. You know, there's quite a lot that could be. There's quite a lot that you just kind of have to. You know, you're just kind of hope and pray that you can hit. And sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. And as always, in any kind of game like this, it always feels like it goes against you. But we've had plenty of games where we've gotten lucky as well. So. And I've said this before, I like luck in games. Because if every game is just 100% pure skill, you're just always going to, if you're up against a more skilled player, they're always going to win. Ooh, that's very nice. Okay, this is a pretty decent set of wonders that we got. Only one extra turn. That's really the only concern. This is a pretty decent starting. We will go down 2 resources to 1, but we'll get one of these resources, which will be nice. Yeah. So yeah, we definitely grabbed this. Theology is in the mix. Otherwise, but law is not. I think it's worth taking this here. There's nothing else that's like super duper important that I'm like, whoa. All right, so we do see 4 science symbols here, but at this point, I can, you know, if my opponent takes this one or this one, I can just get rid of the other one. Yeah, see, like at this point now, I'm just like, okay, none of that. I have the mausoleum, so there's no way he can get anything from the discard pile. Now he also has opponent has a difficult decision here. Yeah, so I'm very happy to take the wood. Very happy to take that. And then, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and play the shield here. Oh, that's a very nice draw as well. A very nice draw. So my opponent will have 3 science symbols if they so choose from this first stage, which is not great. Ooh, interesting. Well, I would have thought he would have done that. I guess it makes sense from what he has up there. Yeah, I'm okay conceding that 3rd science symbol. And maybe I'm again. Ooh. All right. Well, I mean, if you're not gonna take it, I will. Great. If he wants to grab this one, I'm happy to grab this one. If I was him, though, I'd make me pay for it. Yeah. See, what I would have done is I would have discarded this one and then taken the free one for myself. I suppose I could. My opponent could think that I could, use... Yeah, I'm definitely discarding this for 4 coins. I could use my extra turn here, but I'm not using my 1 extra turn to make my opponent pay for 1 more thing. It's ridiculous. All right, so my opponent is very still... okay, I'm okay giving up the 6 coins here in order to get the 2 stone. Very okay with that. That is a great trade-off in my opinion. I don't mind revealing the 2 cards here as well, and let's just kind of continue on this little bit of pressure. Yeah, I'm okay doing this. Denies the progress token. Great. Yeah. See, this is great because we're forcing my opponent into they have to think about what's happening with this science stuff. I think we're okay with the science stuff. So I am going to, you know what? I actually think I'm going to roll the dice here. I'm going to do this. And I want this. I want this right now. It's just going to help out our economy so much. I don't love that. Sigh. All right, so now we really got to worry about a science victory, and we're going to be down to the cards again. Oh well. We do have the mausoleum, in which we could, go grab something, especially if it's a military card. I'm the only one that's played a wonder. That's interesting. Oop, I'm knocking things over. So he's going to blow up that card. Interesting sequencing, because I'm pretty okay then to do this. And then I'm assuming he wants to grab the progress token. Theology is what you grab? Yeah. And then I'm okay to do this, which now that gives me access to both of the... Yeah. And then what I can do here is I can kind of make this pretty difficult on my opponent here. Okay, I am choosing to go first. I am going to grab 7 points here. Science cards, I see 2 of them. We have the Blue Guild, the Wonders Guild, and I also can go grab stuff from the... I can grab something from the discard pile. Okay, that is fine. If he wants to spend 7 coins, my man. Okay, well, again, we are at the mercy of these cards. GG. So, I think it was the other video I released. I was like, I've been really loose with being lucky with the cards, and really what I've learned is I need to be more aggressive in getting rid of the science cards early. Well, sometimes these games rip your heart out. So, hey, thanks for joining us on the most unlucky video we. usually if one game is unlucky, the other game we hit something. But I mean, again, I guess should have kept Temple of Artemis for a situation like this, but whatever. Thanks so much for joining us. Subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. Challengers this week, so if you are a Challengers fan, and if you're not, join us. It's a really fun game. And we will see you next time.